So you married?
I'm going through a divorce.
What happened with that?
I basically my husband stopped meeting my expectations.
And this is why it's so important for a man to know how to spot a bird a mile away, bro. Fellas, the signs are always there. Just look at the hoops. The hoops never fails. Fake hair, fake eyelashes. Listen, fam, you gotta learn how to spot a bird, or else this could happen.
So when I met him, when I met my husband, I told him what I expect from a man. The number one rule with being with me is you have to provide. I won't settle for anything less.
A bird main objective every day is to wake up and chase crumbs. If a bird got a boyfriend, she's always looking to upgrade him because she's always looking for the bigger sucker. Whoever's willing to be the biggest provider, a bird will always go to that man. And here's the reality: a bird will get in a man's life, use up all his money, use up all his energy, power up, and return back to the streets to find another victim. That's the life of a bird. And that's why it's so important for a man to pay attention to the signs and don't become a victim to one of these birds.
So my husband ended up losing his job.
He had a
And
job.
yeah,
Where he
he
worked
had
at?
a job. He was a manager at a
Put the
warehouse.
mic in so these people can hear you. He was a manager at the warehouse.
He was a manager at a warehouse.
Okay.
So he ended up losing his job. He came home and he told me. I'm like, okay, cool. All right. So a month went by and he looked for me to pay the bills. Who paying what bills? So I was going to consider it if he gave me the money back for paying the bills. And he told me no. He felt like he shouldn't have to do that. What do you mean? When I told you, as a man, I expect you to provide. Under no circumstances will I ever touch bills as long as I got a husband. None.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
And this right here is the danger of wife and a bird because look, here's the reality. In life, you're going to have your ups and you're going to have your downs. That's just the nature of life. If you wife up a bird, when you're up, she's going to be right there with you, taking your energy from you, enjoying the moments with you, not knowing she's just absorbing your great energy when you're up. But when you're down, that same bird will drop you like a bad habit, bro. And as a man, you want to be with a woman who is going to be able to support you when the rainy day comes, because a rainy day will come. And that's the price you will pay if you wife a bird up. Because when that rainy day comes and you're looking for support and you're looking for help because you invested so much of your time and your money and your energy into this woman, she's not going to be there for you. And that's the price you pay of wifing a bird. She will never have your back when you most need it.
If you can, you can hear.
He probably happy you don't know.
I'm sure he missed me.
A headache? That would be a headache for me. Like, I know I just lost my job. What if he lied? You know, niggas do that. Like, I just lost my job, baby, to test.
But
What is he doing now?
That's childish. Like, what you testing me for? That's childish.
I'm saying to see what I got. Now I see what I got.
If you decide to test a woman to see if she's a bird after you marry her, fellas, it's too late because the divorce is going to be extremely costly. And here's the reality: before you decide to commit to a woman, you're supposed to put her through a bunch of different tests. And you're not supposed to commit to a woman until you got to know her for over at least a year before you say, okay, I'm going to make her my girlfriend. She's the one who I'm going to commit to, and things like that. That takes time. You got to meet her mother, see where she grew. Like, you got to do a little background check on a woman. You got to do your research. I'm just being honest. Don't be a fool out here and wife up a woman blindsided, because you will regret it. And there are a bunch of you dudes out here who just going off of surface stuff. Oh, she got a fat ass. Oh, she look good. And before you know it, you're on your knee asking her to be your wife. And then after you do that, that's when you realize, like, oh shit, I wifed up a bird. And at that point, it's just too late.
If you asked me to be your wife, you knew what you had.
Nah, I ain't thinking I down lose my job from the warehouse and they gonna do that.
I mean, but you knew what it was.
So-
Like you knew what it was. I told you who I was from the beginning, and you still asked me to be your wife.
Oh, you told him that if he lose his job, you gonna throw it away?
I didn't tell him that, but I told him
What'd you
like
tell him?
you are to provide, and I told him, baby, your money is my money, and my money is my money. And so he didn't have any more money, and that was a problem for me.
This right here, fellas, is the definition of a bird. This woman fit the description perfectly. It's like what I described to you guys earlier about a bird main objective. Her main objective is to come into a man's life and use him for his time, money, and energy. She's going to drain it all out of him. She's going to take away your time, she's going to take away your money, and she's going to take away your energy. Then she's going to power up and return back to the streets. And in this situation, this bird is now using her husband's pain as a way to make money, as a way to clout chase. That's how dangerous a bird is. A bird don't have any compassion for suckers.
I'm saying then what happened? How you tell him to go?
I mean, so he has a friend. I mean, I did think the friend was attractive or whatever.
It's an evil world we live in.
Hold up. I'm saying, what did you tell him? Like, when was the last conversation of the you two broke gone?
So I told him that the last conversation was when he told me he was not going to pay me back if I paid the bills. So at that point, I told him I can't do this no more. I can't be with no broke man. I can't be with no man that expect me to touch bills. I don't even want to know bills exist.
That shit is crazy.
It's a cold world we living in.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
That's the thing about a bird. That's why a bird is extremely cold, because she's going to use a sucker. And then after she's done taking his money, his time, and his energy, and he's all used up and depleted, she's going to throw dirt on his name.
So your new dude, he paying the bill?
Mm-hmm. Of course. I get everything I want.
So do you believe that he believe that you solid if you see him saying shit like that? So he go broke. He know what it is.
He know not to go broke.
Damn.
For every man, there's a woman.
And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
So niggas only worth it.
I mean, what can you do for me if you don't have money? How can a man lead if he don't have money? You can't lead me and you don't have no money. What you want to lead me to? Homelessness? What is so funny? Like,
That's fucked up, man.
like, where are we going?
You playing.
I'm serious.
That's cold. So you think, buddy? So you think y'all committed? Like what y'all doing? Or he
Yeah,
just tricking? Is he tricking?
That is my man.
He tricking though.
I mean, you could call it what you want to call it.
Cause
That's
he,
my
ain't,
man.
you know what I'm saying, like that's your John.
Whatever you want to call it, you
He
can call it
basically-
basically. I don't care what you call it.
Because
Because he dishing out.
It can't be like committed. Like he can't be serious. He can't take this serious. And no offense, but I'm just saying, if you saying that if I met you and you said you go broke, I just let my last nigga in 30 days, you go broke, it's the same thing. Basically, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
With a straight face.
With a straight face, don't go broke.
Damn. So while I got the money, how am I being treated by you?
I mean, you're going to get treated with respect. I mean, I have a little attitudes here and there, whatever, but I'm going to treat you good. I don't know how to cook. Oh, and another thing, baby, I don't put my mouth in private areas either. So you're not
But
getting
you ain't
that
sucking
from
no
me.
dick.
Oh, I'm not doing
Man.
that. I'm not doing that.
This is why I tell you dudes all the time, treat a bird like a bird. When you try to treat a bird like a queen, she will always treat you like a sucker. Because birds are used to men dogging them out. So when they come across a dude who is nice and gentle, she's like, wait, hold on. Dudes like this exists? And a bird don't know how to treat a good man besides use him because a bird thrives in toxic energy. That's what she's used to. She's pretty much used to dudes who is smashing for free, who is like hitting and dipping. But if she come across a sucker, she will always treat you as such. It never fails. She will never treat a sucker any better. Trust me.
Do a lot if we really feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
What I'm saying, what his qualities was.
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And a nigga supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come. And that's why you have to have a bag.
Yeah.
Like you got to take care of me and my kids.
So, like you automatically get these responsibilities?
Yes.
Stop playing.
I'm not playing.
And how many niggas doing this?
I have between 2 or 3.
I'm saying, how many have you ran into in life?
Okay, so let's say I run into 100 dudes. Probably about 4 of them.
Yeah, they're about the odds. I fuck
about,
with that now.
Probably about
they're
4
about,
of
they're
them.
about the odds. All right.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
Up the
not. Yeah, no.
number.
So that kind of sound like you are delusional. You just catching. It's just a sucker born every day.
Basically.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. A nigga that's so you ain't never caught no nigga that's worth something doing that though. Am I kidding?
I probably have one. See, the way this game work is you have to get with a man who ain't used to dating bad.
Cancel that bitch. I'll buy it now.
What's so sad about being a sucker as a man? You're really messing the game up for yourself because you're giving birds like this right here hope. You're making birds like her delusional, and she know what it is. And here's the thing. She know the game and she don't respect suckers. She got the mindset of a dude. It's like, shit, I'll just use these suckers until the wheels fall off. That's her mindset. But she knows deep down that she can't pull a real man. The only dude that she's going to be able to pull is a sucker. That's why women like her prey on suckers. This woman is a predator. And here's the thing, fellas. Whenever a man don't respect himself, don't expect a woman to respect you, bro. A woman will never respect you because a woman like this right here, she wake up every day and she look around and try to find her a sucker or 2. You heard her. She said 4 in 100 dudes are suckers. That's about right though. But that's why it's so messed up because 4% is a very small sample size, but that's enough to make a bird delusional. All a bird need to function is just 1 sucker. That's it. 1. And if a woman could find more than 1, she gonna forever be a bird. The bottom line is this, man. Fellas, pay attention to the signs and be wise out here, bro. The signs are always there. It don't pay to be a sucker. Focus on yourself. Add value to yourself. Respect yourself. And you will be able to pull a woman who is going to respect you and not some bird who is just trying to use you. If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.